time. So good morning. Welcome to Sculpt and Stretch. Let's get started. Let's reach up overhead, nice and tall. Reach, reach, reach. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. There we go. A few more here. Reach nice and tall. Unwind from yesterday. There we go. And then reach across, leading with the palm of your hand, getting a stretch on that wrist. There we go. And then let's walk forward and back. Oh gosh, I'm so stiff. Forward and back, bringing those heels back, elbows back right here. Good morning, good morning. Looking good here. Forward and back. Here we go. Let's repeat again. Here we go. Reach up. Reach across, kind of pushing forward with the heel of that hand. There we go. And then forward and back. Looking good, team. Good morning. Happy 5:30 a.m. Sculpt and Stretch Day. Here we go right here. Let's bring those hands here by the ears. Roll those shoulders back a couple of times. Draw the elbows in. Bring them out, and then a good morning. Come on down and up with a flat back. Brace your core. Draw those elbows in towards one another. Bring it out, and then come on down for a good morning. A few more here. Here we go. Draw those elbows in. Bring them back. Open up that chest. Bring it down. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning. Here we go. In, out. Drop it down. And then last time. Here we go. In, out. Drop down, bring it up. We'll do some standing cat cows, and then we'll get started with our weights. So with hands here on those legs. So bring that tailbone back, gaze up, and then round the spine, scoop in that belly. Just a few here. Want to warm up the spine, and then we'll get ready to work here. Just a couple of cat cows. There we go. Then we're going to start with some lighter weights. Get our heart rate up, get our body warm. With two moves that will combine upper body, lower body. We're gonna do a squat cross body punch for a minute, and then twisted liberty for a minute. So I'm using my medium lighter weights to start. So we're gonna squat down, cross body punch, bring it center. So weights that will feel okay for you to do. This position is a little tricky with a heavier weight. Squat down, cross body punch. So 1 minute here, 1 minute with a twisted liberty. And then we'll add on. There we go, squat, punch across. Here we go, squat, punch across. Woo! And getting in our strength, warming up that body. Here we go, reach across, squat, reach across, 20 seconds. You've got it, ladies. Happy Thursday. It's the 16th. We're officially on the first day. There's always some big celebration, right? It is the first day of the second half of the month today. So here we go. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next one, I call it the twisted liberty. You're going to bring those palms towards your body like this. And then you're going to do another quarter squat down. And then you're going to punch up overhead. So quarter squat down, punch up overhead. Now, if weights overhead do not feel good, an alternate move will be bicep curls right here, where palms away, palms towards your body. So you could be here, you could add in a squat to it. So you're still getting like a rotation and working upper half and lower half. Otherwise, squat, twist it up. Here we go, squat, twist it up. Humor here. You're doing great, guys. And again, it's sculpt and stretch. So we've got 20 minutes of sculpting, of strengthening, and then we get that 10 minutes of stretch and recovery time at the end of class. Here we go. We have 5 more seconds here. And then we're going to bring both weights to one arm and work a couple moves that way. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next one, I call it a windmill with the bicep curl. We're going to stick out our left leg, hip, left leg is straight, and then bend the right knee. Bring both weights to the right arm, palm away from the body, hinge at the waist, and you're just going to come on down a little bit. Add in a bicep curl and come on up. So we're working the obliques here, the side body, and then we're getting in some arm actions. Come on down, Add in that bicep curl, and then come on up, finding some length. Oh, it's Eileen, and is that Heather? Yeah, so cool. You know, I see you guys like, you know, different boxes, but I was like, hold on a second. I think I recognize her form. Heather's form is always so good. I was like, I think I know what that is even from back here. Here we go, bring it up. 10 seconds here. And then we're going to pivot a little bit and work both weights on the same side. So here we go, 3, 2, and 1. So from here, you're just gonna pivot, and I'll show it from the front. And then you're gonna do, switch the weights to the other hand actually, and do a back row. So now the weights, sorry, there we go. So just a small pivot. So it's a lunge, right leg forward, left leg back. And then we're just doing a 1-arm row. There we go. So we move the weights to the other side. And again, if you doubled up and it's too heavy, just drop one weight. If it's not heavy enough and you have other options, feel free to pick them up. Otherwise, classic 1-arm row right here. There you go, row, bring it down. Here we go, row, bring it down. Ten seconds here, then we're gonna do a lunge, and then we're going to bring the back leg up, bring the heel to the bottom, and then we're gonna repeat the twist, the windmill, this row, and the lunge. So here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So bring the weights to your chest, and then you're gonna dip down in that lunge. You're gonna lunge back, and then bring the back leg heel towards bottom. Options, if you are not balancing, you can lunge, and then you can slide up. Otherwise, it's a lunge, heel to bottom, and then you come back down, lunge, heel to bottom. There we go, team, looking good, looking good. So we're gonna repeat those 3 moves. Back to the windmill with a curl in 15 seconds. You've got it, here we go, lunge, and then lift. Here we go, lunge, oh, and then lift. So we're going back to windmill. We'll switch the weights to the other side. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. So now the right leg gets its chance to be straight. Right hip is out. Weights are in the left. Hinge at the waist. Come on down for that windmill. And then add in that bicep curl. And then slowly come on up. Beautiful. Here we go. Hinge at the waist. Long in the spine. Windmill. And then bring it up. Good morning, Bridget. Looking good, team. Yes. Awesome, awesome. And then bring it up. Long in the spine. Here we go. Bring it down. Add in that curl. And slowly bring it up. Here we go. Bring it down. Add in that curl. Slowly bring it up. 15 seconds here. And then we're going to do the row. I'll try to be a little smoother with the transition on this time. Here we go. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the left leg's forward, right leg is back. Switch the weights to the right. And then we're here. Row, bring it down. And you're rowing, bringing the weights alongside the rib cage. So we're not going wide with it. That's just a slightly different move, but we're going to keep it right alongside the rib cage. Row, bring it down. Here we go, row, bring it down. Really think about drawing that energy between the shoulder blades. Again, long in the spine, your gaze is like forward of your foot, maybe a couple feet. Nice and long in the spine. We got it, team. 15 seconds here, you're doing great. Then we got our lunge, and we will lift off from that lunge. And then actually a second set of moves. I have us on the ground, which will be kind of fun, a little mix up, and then we will stretch on the ground too. So here we go, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the weights to the chest. Here we go. So lunge, and then bring it up, heel to bottom. Come on down. Here we go, lunge. Here we go, heel to bottom. Bring it back. Here we go, lunge. Heel to bottom. There we go, team, you got it. Really working some balance here. There we go, bring it down, then drive it up, heel to bottom. Nice, we got it, here we go, lunge. Heel to bottom, halfway through. Oh, these sets feel long to me today. Heels to bottom. You're doing great. Go, Kama. Bring it up. Nice, team. Let's go, let's go. Woo. 15 seconds. There you go. Nice, Amy. Go, Tracy. You got it, team. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, you can put the weights aside. We're going to move into some body weight strength. Quick question. Eileen and Heather, are you guys able to go to the ground where you are? Or no? Ish? Okay. All right. If I see anyone still standing, I always try to like prop standing options, but if it works, and I'll double check, we're going to do a plank walkout first. So we're going to hinge at the waist, walk those hands down to the feet, and then we're going to come out to a plank. Once we get to the plank, knees or toes, we're going to do some shoulder taps. So we're going to go back into 1 minute rounds, not a minute here. We're just going to do 15 seconds here. You guys stay in your shoulder taps, and I'm just going to check. If you are, I think everyone's up. If you were, this is recorded for on-demand library. So if you are doing this and you're not on the ground, you can do a plank against the wall and go into shoulder taps here. Always an option. All right, you've got 10 seconds, and then we're going to go into a right plank. Right arm or elbow is going to be down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So right arm down, and we're just going to go with a classic hold here with options. Like you can do one leg in front of the other. You can have a knee down. You can have the legs stacked. You can have a leg up, and we're just going for a hold here. You can start in one position and then drop it down. I mean, it's kind of long, right? But we've got options. We're doing some core work on the floor. Woo, building that strength. Just using your own body. There we go, team. 5 seconds here. Then we're going to flip it onto our back for the next 2 moves. Again, 1 minute rounds. We're going to start on our backs in 3, 2, and 1. Flip it onto our backs. If you're standing, you're going to go into a plie side bend. Otherwise, tabletop position with those legs. You're going to bring it up, tap outside the same hand outside the same calf, and then lower down. So you tap and lower down. Tap, lower down right here. Exhale as you rise up, and then bring it down. Exhale as you rise up, and then bring it down, and then work it side to side. Side to side, nice core block here for our second bit of class. I thought it'd be fun to mix in. This is actually inspired by the length and strength class I taught earlier this week, which is standing, first block of strength with weights, and then core work, body weight, second block of class, and then stretching. So it's pretty similar. It'll probably be fun to mix it up and bring it in here. There we go. Our next move is called a frog crunch. You're going to bring those legs up, turn out those toes, and then you're going to bend those knees and then work your elbows towards those knees and then extend those legs straight. Frog crunch here, standing option. You would be here in a plie, and then, maybe plie right here. You would be right here if you were standing with us today. Otherwise, frog crunch. You've got it, and we got one more move, and then we will repeat, going back to the plank shoulder taps. We got 10 more seconds here. And then as you bring those legs together at the top, squeeze those inner thighs together. There we go. We're going to flip it over and go into a very slow mountain climber in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over to plank. Again, your plank can be against the wall, knees or toes. Actually, if you're on your toes, drive the knees into the center. Hold for a moment and then switch. If you're on your knees, let's go out to the side and then bring it back. So you can be right here. If you are on your knees, bringing the same knee outside, the same elbow. Otherwise, up on your toes, You can drive at center, or you can mix it up, drive at center and off to the side. And again, against the wall, it's the same idea. Plank, draw it in, tap it back. Draw it in, tap it back. There we go. Building a strength in our core here. Nice, Bridget. Awesome, Tracy. You guys look great this morning. Mixing it up. Here we go. We're going to go into just 30 seconds of shoulder taps. Because I don't want to hold this in the plank too long. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Plank position, knees or toes. Tap shoulders. Just 30 seconds. And then we're going to go over to the left side. For side plank hold. Oh my goodness. We can do it. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left side plank hold. Here we go. Just holding a side plank. And you want to have those hips stacked, one on top of the other. And again, lots of options. You can be here on your knee. You can be up against the wall. Or again, you can have one foot in front of the other, be like this. You can have them stacked. You can be in that star position. We're just gonna hold. We have wag the tail, frog crunches, slow climbers, and then the and stretch. Oh, it makes me so excited. The and stretch. Here we go, team. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. We're almost there. Wag the tails next. So tabletop, and then crunch up. Same hand outside the same leg. Slowly lower down. Here we go. Exhale, and then bring it down. Here we go. Exhale at the top, and then bring it down. Whew. Oh, the and stretch is going to feel so good. But I really do love the metaphor of this class. We've worked for that and stretch. We really do work for it. 20 minutes of strength work. Here we go. Bring it up. Slowly. Oh, I'm really feeling it. Slowly bring it down. Bring it up. Exhale at the top. Slowly lower down. You're halfway through. And we got those frog crunches coming up. Again, standing option. Plie side bend is a great option for this one. All right, keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs all the way up. Turn up those toes to first position, and then crunch knees towards elbows and extend those legs straight. And if it's too much of a strain on your neck, you can always have your head down as an option. Then again, standing option, you can be in first position and doing a first position squat. Anyways, here we are. And again, we close it out with those slow mountain climbers. 30 seconds here. Building that burn. Again, the muscles of the core. All movement starts with the core. So here we go. We're building a nice strong core here with our second block of strength work in class today. And again, if you like how this format kind of went today, length and strength is inspired by length and strength, which is on our schedule a few times per week. Here we go. We have 5 more seconds here. Then we're going to end with those climbers. We can do it. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. Last minute before and stretch. Mountain climb. Nice and slow. And then switch. Here we go. And switch. And switch. Raise your core. Draw the belly in. And again, you've got the options on your knees, on the wall, off to the side. Yes, Bridget. Woo! Go Eileen, go Heather. So cool, you guys are working out together in the same space. Pretty special. Here we go, we got 20 seconds. And again, we get our and stretch, the recovery time together. Woo! Oh, it burns, it burns, it burns. Here we go. You can do anything for 10 seconds. Let's do it together. Count it out in your head or out loud. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And one. Amazing job. From hands and knees here, we'll go into child's pose. So you can bring those knees a little wide here. Drop your bottom to your heels. Slowly walk your hands out and rest. If you feel good, you can bring your forehead all the way down onto the mat. And just take a few breaths here. Thank yourself for coming into class. There you go. Hope you were challenged during the strength segment here. Now we can work in our recovery time. All right, and slowly come up a little bit, and then you're going to walk your hands over to the right, and then lean over to the left. So get like a stretch here on that side, on that left side a little bit, on the hip, all the way up the shoulder. And slowly walk the hands center, and then walk them over to the left, and then lean over to the right. Excuse me. There we go, and then slowly walk those hands center. We'll come to hands and knees. Now we'll get a stretch on the lower half of the outside of the hip all the way down to the toes. So we're gonna extend back the left leg, reach it up, and then bring it to the outside of the right leg. And then you're gonna drop the hip and look over your shoulder, maybe looking back at that foot. So I'm feeling that nice stretch. On the side body here, lower half. One more breath here. Slowly bring it up, bring it to center. Other side, extend that right leg back. Reach it up and then outside that left leg. And then you can drop that hip a little bit. Then take a look back. Oh, sore. There we go. One more breath here. All right, and then we'll come into a seated position and work out some more stretches here. First, we'll extend the legs straight. Here we go. And then bend the left leg and then bring it over to the outside of the right. So we're just crossing right here. Hug the knee into the chest, nice and long in the spine. And then you can stay here, or if you would like, you could do a little bit of a twist. Inhale, reach that left arm up nice and tall. And then exhale, bring your gaze back behind you and get a nice stretch this way here. There we go, just stretch. Use your breath to maybe work in a little bit more of a twist here. Nice cleansing twist. There we go again, getting that stretch and recovery, very important part of our functional fitness plan. There you go, one more breath here. And slowly come to center, and then we'll take this leg and then we'll go into a figure four. So open up the hip. Right here, figure four, we'll do a forward fold. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and tall. Exhale, hinge at the waist, come on forward. Find a nice hip hinge here with some length, and then you can bring those hands down to either side of that front foot, and then work maybe round the spine a little bit here. And again, the stretching recovery time, we're working to create some length and space in those muscles that we worked. During the strength, those muscles are contracting, and that's the part where we're building the strength of those muscles, increasing your muscle stamina and power. And here we're trying to find some length and get it back. Get it back. I'm totally fumbling it. This is good. just know this, this is a big part of building your strength, is working in this lengthening, working back in this lengthening. And it helps, here we go, let's come back to starting position, and then we'll switch the other side. It helps you not be as sore after your workout. So bring the leg in, reach it up and over, clasp right here. So delayed onset muscle soreness is when I feel it today from my workouts yesterday, is when you're really like stiff and tight and you can really feel those muscles you work. This helps make those effects a little less. You may still feel it tomorrow, but maybe a little less because we worked in the stretch. There we go, stretch and release here. And working in a nice twist. There we go. One more breath here. Oh, feels so good. And then bring it center. Bring the leg over and then open up that hip for the figure four, and we'll do that forward fold. So here we go. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and tall. Really find some length here. Hip hinge, come on forward. And exhale, bring both hands to either side of that front leg. And then you can work around your spine. Again, take a few moments. Thank yourself for coming in this morning. There we go. We have just over 2 minutes left to keep stretching. So we'll get our shoulders in, our chest. There we go. One more breath here. All right, slowly come on out of that, and then just a comfortable seated position. Extend those arms out nice and wide, and then we'll bring this left arm across the body. Clasp it with the right and just get a nice shoulder stretch here, and also help open up the back a little bit. There you go. You guys did awesome today. That strength, those strength stats. Oh, this feels so good. Just enjoy here a few more moments together. Whew. There we go. One more breath here. Then we can reach this arm up. Bend the elbow, and then do just a little side stretch here. One more side stretch. And working the back of the arm. All right, other side. Here we go. Reach across. Oh my goodness. Thank you again so much for joining. Next week, I'll go back to more of our classic strength sets, but I thought it would be fun to kind of bring in some floor, core, body weight work to class today. There you go. Stretch, stretch, stretch. There we go. And inhale, reach the arm up. And then exhale, a little side bend here. And then let's bring those arms behind. Roll those shoulders up and back, and then pull, reach, and extend. Maybe bring your gaze up towards the ceiling. Open up that chest, that heart. Oh my goodness, you guys, you did so good today. Thank you again so much for joining. Woo! So tight. Oh, feels so good. There we go. One more breath here. Awesome job. Here we go. 2 breaths all together. Inhale, reach those arms up. Bring it center. And one more time. Here we go. Inhale, reach those arms up nice and tall. And then bring it center. Thank you so much for joining. I'll see you guys here next week. We'll have some fun. We'll get strong. We'll stretch. All those good things. Thank you for joining. Bye, Heather. Bye, Eileen, Cam, Lacey. Good to see you, Molly. Thank you so much for joining, Bridget. Bye, guys. Great job.